Imagine being born into a family of 12 boys, yet you are the most loved. This was the life of a young man named Joseph. Born in the land of Canaan, Joseph was the beloved son of Jacob, a father's favoritism that was no secret to his 11 brothers. His father's adoration was so profound that Jacob gifted Joseph a coat of many colors, a symbol of his deep affection and an emblem of distinction. However, this favoritism wasn't without its repercussions. It stirred up a whirlpool of envy and resentment among his brothers. Joseph's dreams, vivid and prophetic, further added fuel to the fire. He dreamt of sheaves of grain and stars bowing to him, symbolizing his brothers and even his father submitting to his authority. These dreams, though innocent, were perceived as arrogant and insolent, heightening the tension and animosity among the siblings. Little did Joseph know, his life was about to take a drastic turn. From beloved son to slave, Joseph's life changed in a blink of an eye. Once the favorite child of his father Jacob, Joseph found himself in the hands of his envious brothers, who, blinded by their jealousy, decided to sell him into slavery. This unfortunate event led him to a group of Midianite traders journeying towards Egypt. These traders, seeing value in the young Joseph, sold him to a high-ranking official of Pharaoh's court, Potiphar. In this unexpected twist of fate, Joseph, who once roamed the green fields of Canaan, now treaded the hot sands of Egypt, shackled and sold as a slave. His journey from Canaan to Egypt was a stark transition. Once a shepherd boy, now a slave. His dreams of leadership seemed to fade into the distance, replaced by the harsh reality of his new life. Yet, amidst these trials, Joseph remained resilient. Now a slave in a foreign land, Joseph's trials were just beginning. In the house of Potiphar, Joseph found himself in a world entirely different from the one he knew. Stripped from his home and sold into slavery, he was now in the heart of Egypt, in the dwelling of Potiphar, a high-ranking official of Pharaoh. In this foreign environment, Joseph faced a daunting challenge. He was a stranger in a strange land, charged with the duties of a household servant. Yet he took to his tasks with a diligence and integrity that did not go unnoticed. Potiphar saw that Joseph was a man of exceptional character, a man he could trust. So he put him in charge of his entire household, entrusting him with all his possessions. In this position of authority, Joseph thrived, demonstrating a wisdom and competence beyond his years. Potiphar's house prospered under Joseph's stewardship, and for a time, life seemed to stabilize for the young man from Canaan. But this period of calm was not to last. Potiphar's wife, captivated by Joseph's charm and good looks, attempted to seduce him, but Joseph, steadfast in his integrity, refused her advances. Angered by his rejection, she accused him falsely, claiming that he had tried to dishonor her. In a world where the word of a slave weighed little against a mistress, Joseph found himself in a precarious situation. He held his head high, knowing the truth of his innocence, yet he was powerless against the false allegations. He was a man of honor in a situation devoid of it. Joseph's integrity did not waver, even in the face of such deceit. He held firm to his principles, refusing to compromise his character for the sake of convenience or personal safety. It was a testament to his resilience and his unwavering faith. Even in the face of lies and deceit, Joseph stood firm, but this would lead him into even greater trials. His journey was far from over, and his faith would continue to be tested in ways he could never have imagined. Joseph's story is not just a tale of hardship, but a testament of perseverance and faith. This narrative, rich in trials and tribulations, carries timeless lessons that resonate even today. Let's journey through the key events and trials in Joseph's life, each with a profound lesson to impart. Joseph, the favored son, is sold into slavery by his own brothers. Here we learn the first lesson: patience. Despite the harsh circumstances, Joseph waits patiently for his fate to unfold, not knowing the grand plan God has in store for him. In Egypt, he lands in Potiphar's house, where he rises to become a trusted servant. The lesson here is integrity. Even in a foreign land and under testing conditions, Joseph stays true to his values and principles. He does not allow the bitterness of his past to taint his character or work ethic. Then comes the trial of false accusation. Potiphar's wife, spurned and vengeful, accuses Joseph of a crime he did not commit. Joseph finds himself in prison, bearing the weight of an unjust sentence. Here we understand the power of faith. Despite his circumstances, Joseph never loses faith in God. He clings to his belief that there is a greater purpose behind his suffering. The next lesson is perhaps the most poignant of all: forgiveness. Upon his rise to power, Joseph has the chance to exact revenge on his brothers. Instead, he chooses to forgive. He sees beyond their betrayal, understanding that their actions, however cruel, were part of God's plan. Throughout his trials, Joseph's trust in God remains unshaken. His story is a testament to the power of faith, even in the face of adversity. He teaches us that patience, integrity, and forgiveness are not just virtues, but tools for survival and success. From favored son to slave, from trusted servant to falsely accused, Joseph's journey is a powerful reminder that trials can shape us, but they don't define us. Through every trial, Joseph emerges stronger, his spirit unbroken, his faith unwavering. His legacy continues to inspire, reminding us of the strength that lies within faith and resilience. Despite all he had gone through, Joseph's story did not end in despair. Instead, it ascended like a phoenix from the ashes, a testament to resilience and faith. Joseph, once a slave and a prisoner, rose to become the second in command in Egypt, only surpassed by Pharaoh himself. His wisdom saved Egypt from a devastating famine, and his strategic foresight established the nation as a powerhouse in the ancient world. But the crown jewel of his story, the most poignant part, was his reconciliation with his brothers. Those who had sold him into slavery were now at his mercy. Yet Joseph chose forgiveness over revenge, love over hatred. He provided for his family, ensuring their survival during the harsh years of famine. Joseph's story is a testament to the power of faith, forgiveness, and perseverance. A story that continues to inspire us thousands of years later.